Hi, this is a short video just to give you some information on how to complete the Excel homework. We have Excel homework 1 due on the 17th, Excel homework 2 due on the 24th. So we have these two Excel homework, and these Excel homeworks are worth more than the regular problem set homeworks. And there's a different way of completing them. So when you click on the Excel homework, you're going to come up with multiple questions. So when you choose a question, you click on the question, and they're going to give you some information. So first is to download the materials. So you're going to click on step 1, and I usually just download the spreadsheet. So they have a Word document, a spreadsheet, and a zip file. The zip file includes just both these documents together. So I would say just download the spreadsheet. So download that spreadsheet. Let me close that. And then once you've downloaded the spreadsheet, you can open up the spreadsheet. And this spreadsheet is going to relate to the chapter problems we're working with. So it's going to be, when you see these blue boxes, this is what they're expecting you to fill out. These blue boxes here, and expecting you to use Excel calculations to answer these questions. And this is for the common size balance sheet. So and they give you complete information and to-do lists here for this. So this is something you're going to have to read the chapter to understand how to complete these problems. So it's generally not something that you could do just by opening it and starting to work on it. So you have to put a little effort and research in before you complete these problems. And then once the problem is complete, you want to save the problem to your desktop. So once you've completed working on it, I suggest saving it a few times while you're working on it so you don't lose your work if something happens to your computer. Okay, so once you save your work, the next step, well, actually step 2 is to preview the steps. But these steps are included. These are included in the spreadsheet. So you can really skip step 2, because in step 2, if you look in the spreadsheet for step 2, they have down here the requirements. Those are the steps that are in this preview steps 2. Okay, step 3 would be to upload the file. So once you complete the file and you save it, you want to choose the file. Okay, then you want to, so you select the file and then you click upload. Okay, and then step 4, you submit it for grading and close the project. Okay, so I've submitted that question for grading. Now, you can go into, okay, so from assignments here, you can go into the main menu and click on results. And then you'll see in results, you could review Excel homework. So click on review. And then here is the question I worked on. I got parts of the question wrong. So continue to review homework. And now it will bring up review panel and it'll tell me all the points I've earned and all the possible points I've lost. And now the key thing is you can click on this live comments report. You click on that, and then this is going to, let's see, this is going to open up. Let me just click on it again. Let's see. When you click on the live comments report, it's going to download another spreadsheet that's going to, if you go to the second tab, it's going to show you with these red corners, it's going to comment what you got wrong. And then also, most importantly, it's going to tell you what you needed to enter into that cell to get it correct. So it actually gives you the formula. So if you see here in cell I-58, sheet chapter 3, formula was not set to G58 divided by G58, $sign. So That's the actual formula right here is the actual formula you needed to enter in the cell to get it correct. So this way, if you get a few cells wrong, you could go in save the spreadsheet, know exactly what you need to do to get that 100%, and then you could go back into, can close out of your review, you can go back into assignments, back into Excel Homework 1, and then you could do the question over. So now you can start that process again, download the materials, although you might still be able to work with your original spreadsheet, but you would update it, re-upload it, choose a file, re-upload it, and submit it again for grading. So here I've given you the ability to keep working on these spreadsheets until you're satisfied with your grade. And I think it's very generous that I've allowed that live comment report so that you could go in and review what you've got right and review what you got wrong and then update what you got wrong to get the full score. So once again, if you want to, after you've submitted, and you could do this for each question or finish all the questions and go review afterwards, however you feel comfortable. And it's going to take some time. That's why this assignment's worth more points. It's not something you do 2 hours before the due date. And remember, after you've worked on the spreadsheets and submitted something, you have to submit something before you can go into results and then click on review and then get your score. So here I have one spreadsheet I submitted where I entered one cell and got a piece right. So again, it'll tell me that the first question, I got 1 point out of 1 possible point. And again, I could click on the live comment report, which is the one that's going to have the answer key in it. And you can also download the submitted file if you've lost it. So that's a really, really generous way for you to complete this assignment and get the full points. You just have to put the effort in. So make sure you put enough time, schedule enough time for you to work on this, because it will be longer than a regular chapter homework, and that's why it's worth extra points. Okay, so good luck with the Excel assignment. And remember, you can work with Excel from Mac, Excel for Windows, and I think most Excel versions will work, even the newest version of Excel. And if you don't have Excel and you're a Stony Brook student, you can get a free copy from the Stony Brook website. So here I am at the Stony Brook website. I'll put this link in the announcement, and this is where you can download your free copy of Office, which includes Excel. So if you don't have the current copy of Office, or you just don't have Excel, which I don't know how you're a business student without owning Excel, but this is how you can get Excel free without any cost to you. Okay, so good luck with the assignment, and I'll talk to you soon.